Ujú. Déjame compartir mi pantalla y comenzaríamos. Yo simplemente espero un milagro. Ok. Déjame darle F5 a esto. Ya va. No, para acá. Mostrar nuestro moderador. Me paso aquí. Ventana aplicación.
We should talk in English now.
But let me second. Let me close this one. Yes. Can you see it?
Yep.
All right, so let's begin. Good morning, guys, and Daniel. Thank you for coming today to my chat club. Before we begin, I want to tell you the rules. The rules are simple. So please, if you're not talking, please turn off your microphone because sometimes you have some noise at the background and it can be annoying. So let's begin. Well, let me change it. Please tell me when you see it.
Yep.
All right. As usual, we have to introduce ourselves. So please, Luis, could you introduce yourself?
Okay. Well, hi everyone. My name is Luis Gianpaoletti. I'm 22 years old. I study mechanical engineering at the USB. My favorite TV show. Well, I like. Uh, do you mean like cartoons or like live
No,
action
any TV
series?
show, any TV show, any TV show.
Well,
The most that you want.
my favorite show right now is Rick and Morty. I don't know if you know it.
All right. Yeah.
It's in right now. It's in its third season, and
Yeah.
it's
Third
really
season.
really great. Tomorrow is ain't going to be a new episode, so I very excited about that.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's fun.
yeah. Uh, favorite expressions. How's that?
How's that?
How's that? Um.
Favorite expression. I mean, the favorite expression that you like the most that you like to use when you're talking in English. I don't know if any
Okay.
catchword that you have that you say over and over again.
Well, I don't say it a lot, but when I write, I always uh, although I say hi or say sup,
So, all
like
right.
sup, like abbreviating what's up.
What's up? Yeah, so, all right. I use it sometimes.
Yeah.
Favorite.
My favorite movie is, well, I have a lot of favorite movies like Back to the Future, Pacific Rim, the Inception.
All right.
Yeah, there are a lot of movies that I like. Serious question: if you were a member of a rock group, what will be the group's name? Mm, well, that's I have never talked about that. So
I'll try
it
to
will,
create something.
yeah.
If
Um, a name for a group band.
yeah,
It could be the LAC project. You
the
know,
lag
like
project,
the yeah LAC project. LAG project.
like project. All right. All right. That's good. So, anyone else? Thank you for that. Anyone wants to share?
Well, I can introduce myself.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm Gabriel Hernandez. I'm 21 years old. I study at the Monte Avila. I'm in my fourth year of mass communication. My favorite TV show is, well, I don't really watch a lot of TV shows, but I really enjoy Stranger Things
All
from
right.
Netflix. Favorite expression, I really like. I say a lot. What's up?
What's up? All right.
Yeah. To talk with my friends. And my favorite movie is The Pianist.
All right.
Serious question: if you were a member of a rock band, what would be the group's name? I will be. I think it will be something like the Mafia,
The Mafia.
because yeah, because our group of friends, in my group of friends in the university, we call each other like that. The WhatsApp group is called Mafia, so I guess it will be that.
For a rock group.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the
All right.
Mafia.
All right, that's new because the Mafia sounds more like a rap gangsta. Or if you were called the Mafia, it's okay.
Can only be the not the Mafia, but Mafia, and it will sound better.
All right. Thank you for that. Maireni or Juan? Who's next?
Well, hello. My name is Juan Chacon. I'm 19 years old. I study electronic engineering at the Nueva Esparta University. My favorite TV show, as always, is Rick and Morty. I'm also expecting for the new episode of tomorrow. Favorite expression, I think, is YOLO. Movie, Die Hard.
Yellow.
And
Ah, all right.
what?
No, no, don't worry. I heard like yellow. And I say, what? Yellow.
Oh, YOLO.
Color. The color. I thought the color. Yellow. I said yellow.
Don't worry. Well, the if you remember, the group's name, I don't know. I think it will be RLC. Maybe. Just saying
RC.
RLC letters.
All right, that's that's okay.
No, something of electronic stuff.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's funny because all thank you for that, Luis. Juan. I've noticed that a lot of people that study engineer career related to engineer likes the TV show Rick and Morty. I actually saw it and it's kind of funny. Thank you. And Mayrene, you're next.
Okay, I hope everyone can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you. Very good. Go ahead.
Okay, well, my name is Mayrene Gomez. I have 20 years old. I am 20 years old, and I study in the second year of medicine. My favorite TV show, well, and right now I think I don't have one, but maybe Once Upon a Time or no, Blue Bloods. I I like that too.
All
My
right.
favorite expression will be I don't know. Um, okay, I don't know. I don't know that if I have one just expression. So I don't know what to say about that.
No worries.
My favorite movie. Well, I have so much movie that I like. So will be could be a cliche, but I like Harry Potter, action movies, and comedy movies, and something like that. If you were a member of a group, what will be your group's name? Well, uh, will be I don't know the next generation, something like that.
The next generation, I like it.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Yeah, who's next? Oh, we're all a few. It's my turn. Well, as you know, my name is Daniel. I'm 20 years old. I'm studying engineer telecommunications at UCAP. And my favorite TV show, I have to say, I don't watch a lot of television, I particularly I don't like it. I prefer YouTube stuff. But if I have to show one, I would like to say like The Walking Dead. I know
Oh,
actually,
I love The Walking Dead. I always see
yeah,
in the
I really
TV
love.
in the always these
Yeah,
Mondays. Was
yeah. I watch a few television, but when I see it, I like to watch The Walking Dead. That's the only TV program that catch my attention. For expression, I love to say I say a lot of boy and girl to refer to someone like "What's up, boy? What's up, girl?" Something like that. My favorite movie. My favorite movie. I don't. I have to say I don't watch a lot of movie too. But I don't remember the word in English. I actually forget it. But when I remember it, I will tell you. If we were a member of a rock group, what would be the group's name? It was funny because I created this question, but I didn't make the answers. I don't know. It will be like Daniels and others. That will be very good. Introduce yourself, Daniel and others. All right, let's begin. Can you see it?
yep.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I like to make these kind of chat clubs because it gives you the opportunity to talk freely. You don't have to have a previous background of words to say what you want to say. I mean, I have to admit it with you. I really hate those chat clubs that are they usually the same. Like there's a lot of word on it, and everybody who wants to read, I can read, and the people say all the stuff, and then they ask you, "There's any word that you don't know? What means this?" And they explain it. You say that you understand, but you actually don't understand what the word means. And it's kind of repetitive to see the same thing over and over again. That's why I don't like those chat clubs. So I create these ones because it gives you the opportunity for you to talk. The more that if you know, bless you, if you don't know a lot of English, it's okay. Only say what you want to say, what comes to your mind at that moment. And that's what this game is all about. Press the button. In this game, you are given a scenario, an effect. You can choose to say, yeah, I can live with that, and press the button. Or say, no way, that's horrible, and press the no button. So when you see it, there's going to be like an image. It will say something that if you press it, that will happen, but something else will happen. So in this case, you will have to say if you will press it, yes or not. The next one, I want to. Can you see it?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. I want you to give you these two words. The first one is downside. The first one is downside, and the second is course. Downside, the negative aspect of something, especially something regarded as in general good or desirable. Another thing in my chat clubs is that if you don't know any word, you can ask it and I will tell you in Spanish. I don't really have any problem like trying to explain something in English. In other words, downside means desventaja. It's the same, but actually that's the translation, desventaja. And curse, magic words that are intended to bring bad luck to someone, a cause of trouble and unhappiness. Curse is the same as maldición. So these buttons, you can see it as that. Which one could be the downside or a curse? So try to play with that. Like, well, there's no downside on the button. I could press it and something like that. So, let's begin. Can you see all?
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
all right. So this is the first one, and this is what the game is about. Will you press the button? The first one. You have the ability to travel through time, but you cannot travel both ways. You must choose one way and stick with it forever. So, will you press the button?
But But that means you can only travel through time one time.
No, no,
You
no.
can.
No, you have the ability to travel through time, but you cannot travel both way. I mean, if you choose to travel only to the future, you will only be able to travel to the future and not to the past.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
just one
Well,
way and stick with it forever. Te quedas atrapado para eso siempre. O sea, in other words, if you choose the past, you only will be able to travel to the past. If you choose the future, you will only be able to
Like,
travel to the future.
cannot go back.
yeah, it will
You will press it.
I will positive and I will travel to the past always to
Okay,
correct any
I mean,
mistake I make.
All right.
yeah,
Anyone? Mariana, will you press
yes,
it?
I have no, but I have a question. If you
All right.
travel just to the future, it means that, well, now it's 2017, and if you travel to the future, well, you travel to 2020, and then you can go back to 2017, and you have to get back to 2030 and 20. I understand that.
No, no, no. I mean, actually, I didn't hear you very well, but that means that you only choose one way to travel. It's like you only can have it to only can travel to the future, and you only have that way to travel. Like I will travel like for tomorrow, I can turn back. Only can have it to the future. Is that your question?
Well, yeah.
And the thing here is that you can choose the which way you would like to travel, to only to the future or only to the past.
Well, I think that is, I don't know, this is not the thing about travel time, so I will not press the button.
You will not press it.
No.
I wouldn't press it either
No, why?
because it might be a little bit scared to not have the chance to go back if something
all
wrong
right,
happen. I don't know.
all right.
You will be sick forever, so no.
Yeah, you always think, what if you don't like what you saw?
Well, I mean, well, it depends on your point of view.
And you will
One,
have to be running away from your past self or your future self.
Oh
mm,
well, that's another way to see it. If you travel to time to the past, it would mean that you could find yourself
Yeah.
in that way, I didn't thought about
and
that.
create a,
Yes,
like a
I thought about running from myself and not having the chance to see, I don't know, my friends and my family. Imagine.
Well, well, yeah, it's like that. But imagine like the situation where you travel, and have you ever seen Doctor Who? I guess it's the same case
mm,
as Doctor Who. You
no,
know that he
but
traveled,
I
he traveled, but with his own body, so he doesn't leave any self of him backwards.
Oh.
In that way, I guess they explain it in that way.
yeah, it's like you travel to your own self in the time.
Yes, I guess in that way.
If it is like that, then I will
Yes,
press.
it's like that. It's like that.
Okay.
I mean, you're
Okay,
not
then.
going to create a lot of you.
Huh?
I mean, you're not going to create a lot of yous yourself.
I think I got too deep.
No, no, no. It's like if you travel and that's it. You travel with your own
Okay.
body.
I will press it, yes.
Yes, you will press it. Which way? To the future or only to the past?
I will travel to the future.
Only to the future.
Yeah, to see what is going on. Well,
And see if there is a time travel machine
yeah,
there.
and go back if I want.
All right, that's okay. Uh, who's next? I guess Luis. Juan. Sorry, Juan.
Yeah. Well, I will press the button and go all the time to the past to change the
All right.
history.
To the past or to the history?
Oh, we
Why
can
would why would you like?
kill Karl Marx. That would be
No,
amazing.
why? Why kill Karl Marx? He's not the problem. He's
Okay.
All right. That I
Really nice, I would say.
All right. That's a good view. I will do the same as you. I will push the button. Only travel to the past. Why? Because if you travel to the past, it's like having the button to the future too. Because imagine that today I press the button and I only choose the past to travel, and I travel to yesterday. So then it will be tomorrow again. That is means today. So I could change the things and I will like not change it at all. But if you only choose the future, that means that I could not be able to turn back again, and only I could have it to the future over and over again without living the past experiences. I know I feel I think like it's more comfortable to travel to the past. I don't know. In my case, I will press it and only to the past.
yeah, sure. You
All right.
understand?
Yes, I will do it that way. Well, can you see it? I don't know if you can see the green words.
It's a little blurry.
Yes, only the blue, only the red ones. Can you see the green?
Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
All
both.
yeah.
right. I was uh, thinking about that because I thought that you wouldn't be able to see it. And the people that press the button say like 57% will press it, while 43% of people will not press it. So you're part of the majority here.
Oh well.
Okay, but it's
Nice.
almost like 50-50.
Yes.
Ex-
All right. The next one.
Excuse me, Danny.
Who wants to read?
I go.
Who wants?
I will be back in a moment.
Yeah.
So
Don't
don't
worry.
ask me anything. I know I won't be in the mic.
All right. Don't worry. Uh, who wants to read that?
I can read it.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. Um, you get to become the greatest singer, songwriter in existence ever, but you will never fall in love on a personal level. Will you press the button?
Yes. Will you press it?
Mm, the greatest musician. Yes, I will press it.
You will press it.
Yeah.
But remember that you will never feel love on a personal level. I mean, that means that you will be uh, like for interested things. You will press it
Yeah, I will press it. It's I don't
only.
know.
Really?
Yeah, why not? It will be a different experience.
To be a musician, singer, and songwriter.
Yeah, why not?
All right, all right, that's okay. Juan, would you press it?
Well, I would because I don't know. I don't want to be famous like that way. And also,
You,
the love and all that stuff.
what do you value the most, fame or love?
Well, that's kind of tricky question. I don't know. But I think that love.
All right, love. So you will not press the button.
No.
All right, you will not press the button. Mayrene, what can you tell me? Would you press
Well,
it?
it's I know Avengers. I don't know if I like that, but I am on both side. But I think is whatever you most like, and well, if you start thinking, Fame has really good things about can travel, can do whatever, almost whatever you want. You are if you really like this, whatever you are doing. But I think I will not press the button because I think you're not gonna be famous for all your life. So, well, I choose love in this case. So I will not press the button.
All right. Remember that he is the greatest musician, singer, a songwriter in existence ever. I mean, about all time. So for you, you
But
also,
you
yeah,
already have love, and you have already experienced it. I will press it only for the experience.
all
That's
right,
the way I've seen it. Not like a cold-hearted bitch.
all right. But actually, I will not press it because it's like I mean, you will be the greatest about all time. That's a fact. But you will never feel love on a personal level. That means that you will never uh, be able to fall in love. So in some words, it's like you will be like alone, like you will be like I don't know, like wandering all over there without somebody that you love. I don't know. I don't see like I will uh, choose famous things above love. But well, let's see what the people say. Actually, can you see it?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right, you're right. Well, I don't going to. I'm not going to turn back. Sorry, but 38% of people say, "Ah, well, actually, let me turn back." Would you press it?
Well, it's a tricky question because it say that I won't never feel love on a personal level, but I don't know. I may press it. I think because if I'm the greatest of all existence, like
Yes.
the I don't know, I will be compared with the Beatles, like
Mm,
something like that, and I don't get attached to any kind of feeling of love. But then, well, about I will think, what are my inspirations about like musicians. I don't know, but I will do it, but
I will do it.
I don't know how that will affect me really.
All right. Well, once you press it, you will see it. Well,
Yeah,
as I say, 38% of people, as you, will press it, while 62% of people will not. So that means that most people value the love above other things. That's important, I guess. All right.
that's good.
All right. The next one. Who wants to read this?
Well, I can read.
All
You
right. Go
can
ahead.
you can go to any fictional world you want to go to, back and forth, anytime, anywhere. But you will remember nothing from it.
Will you press?
Well, yeah, I will press it, obviously.
Are you sure? You can
Yeah.
remember that you will remember nothing about it.
Well, but
So
if
that
if
means
I
that it's not experienced.
yeah, but if I go back to that work, and I do something incredible or gain fame in there, people will remember me and tell me what I did.
But remember that it's a fictional world. So imagine that you go to Hogwarts. It's a fictional world,
Yeah,
and when you turn back, you will say, "Oh, there's a guy that looks like me, but he did something really special." Remember, you will not remember about it. So it never happened for
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. That for me that's okay, but I can go back to Hogwarts because I can go back to Hogwarts and hear the stories of the awesome things I did when I first go came to there.
Oh well, all
It's
right.
like Legends of Narnia.
Oh, Narnia,
Maybe.
maybe. Yeah.
I would totally do it.
You will do it too.
The only way I wouldn't uh, like do that is if I died in that
Well, you
fictional
can you
world.
will die. I know if Voldemort attacks in that moment, you maybe will die.
Yeah, but
Anyone else?
I will
You
press
will,
the button.
you will press it. All right. Anyone else?
I will press a
I will
button.
press.
What it? It's like okay, you can have a concussion or an accident here, and you can lose all your memory. So it doesn't matter,
All
but
right.
it will happen like here. It could happen. So if I can go to Hogwarts or Narnia or another game, the World Game of Thrones, we'll guard it.
All
I
right.
don't know. I will live the experience, and I don't know. I don't know how it's that you can go. It's like I don't know. It's like it's only mental or I don't know, like outdoor dimension outdoor. I will try to surround the other thing. I don't know what is this, and bring something with me. I will do that.
All right. Juan, you say you would press it too, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, I will press it too. I mean, the only problem that I see is that I mean, you could go like as you said to Narnia, to Howard, to those amazing fictional worlds. But the problem is that when you turn back, you will not remember nothing about it, and that's the problem. That for you, it's like it never happened. So all the
It's like when you get
yes,
really drunk and you
yeah,
have a
exactly,
lot of fun and then you don't remember anything. And then you might go back and someone tells you, "Hey, you did this and that." And if you did
exactly,
something wrong, no, you don't have to go back and nothing happened ever. And you continue with your life, and that's it.
exactly. But well, you know, well, 71% of people say yes, I will press the button, while 39%, 29, sorry, say no, I will not press it. So the next one, who wants to read this one?
I will. I can do it. Uh, when you
All
press
right,
the
go ahead.
button, you can change your physical appearance at will, but the government will seek you relent- relentlessly, and if you catch me,
Relentlessly.
relentlessly, and
Relentlessly.
relentlessly.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is a tricky word.
Okay. And if they catch you, they will perform a horrible experience on you for the rest of your life.
Yes. Yes, relentlessly, implacablemente, implacablemente.
Okay.
Will you do
Mm,
it?
mm, let me see.
I mean, you could check your physical appearance at will. I mean, if you want to look taller, thin, younger, older, you will do it. But if the government knows that you actually exist, and they will seek you. But if it catch you, they will perform horrible experiments on you for the rest of your life. Will you do it?
Yeah, I will do it.
You will do it.
Because I will be able
You don't
to
care the government.
most escapes most of the time if they chase me. I think.
Uh, I remember that it is physical appearance, but that doesn't mean that you will change your clothes too. And they know that you actually exist, and they will seek you.
Yeah, well, but I don't know. Maybe I have plans if they know where I am. I have like planescapes to avoid getting caught.
All right. Anyone else will do?
I will press the button too. Um,
You will press
yeah,
it.
I will press it. And I try to make a big plan, and the government will never catch me. And I will change my name legally, and all that things that made me uh, be, I don't know, uh, catch for the government. I don't know the other word in that
Uh,
in that thing.
the cashew, they will perform well. All right. Anyone else wants to say something?
I want to press the button.
You will do it.
No, I want.
Ah, you want.
No, I want. I will not.
I want. I sorry. I said I want. I want. Ah,
No.
you want. All right. Actually, I will not do it too because I don't know. It's good to change your appearance. That's okay. But the problem is with if they catch you, they will perform horrible experiments for the rest of your life, and I don't want that it would happen.
Yeah,
So
but only if
that's too
they
dangerous.
catch. Yeah, but
But
only if they
yeah,
catch you. If you
if they catch,
escape from them every time, it's never going to happen.
yes, yeah, that's what I say. If they catch you, but it's too dangerous to play with that. I don't know. But well, actually, 57% of people say yes, while 43% say no. So you are with the majority. Wait, yes, this one. Can you see it?
I think you jump one.
Yeah, the other one have a mistake, so I change it.
Okay.
All right, let me do this one. Well, yes. Will you press the button? You can control the weather, but you have a headache every moment in your life. Will you do it?
No, that's
No,
like a very how I say it.
a very bad
Uh,
deal.
Actually, remember the words that I say: course and downside, desventaja. It had a course, a downside actually.
yeah, but what I want to mean is that the control the weather is like uh,
Today,
a
I want really.
overestimate power.
Well, actually, it's true because you can control alt, but it could be
Yeah,
easy.
but in what cases you control the weather to what to do what?
Well,
Yeah.
Change the a raining day for a sunny day.
yes, actually,
That's like the most common case. But then what what else?
no.
What else can you do with that power?
Well, that's all. You can control the weather.
Yeah, but it's not. You can do anything like
Tornadoes, yeah,
really.
something
That's
like
good.
that.
Well, yeah,
If
but
you want tornado,
a tornado doesn't help you in at anything
maybe no,
unless
but
you
if
want to
you
be
want,
a super villain.
I don't know. But if you want a tornado, you could do it. Well,
I
actually,
wouldn't press it because I believe the product is not worth the price.
yeah, well,
Yeah. What
that's a
you
problem.
can do with what you get is not as good of the consequence.
Well, that's kind of true.
It's a very bad consequence.
Anyone else will press it?
No,
I
I
will
want.
press it. You can take an atamel, a pill.
Well, that's okay. All right. Well, actually, 29% of people say yes, I will press it, while 71% say no. headache is too strong. Actually, I didn't say, but I will not press it too, because it doesn't have any sense if you say, well, today I want to a sunshine, but and you have a headache, so you can go outside. So it doesn't have any sense. All right, who wants to read this one?
I can read.
All right, go ahead.
You and five people can travel to the moon, and you can live there as you normally would on Earth. No oxygen tanks required, internet still works, etc. But as soon as you get to the moon, you're stuck there for at least 10 years.
All right, will you do it?
Whoa, well, yes, I will do it.
10
You
years.
have
10 years over there with 5 people.
both, you have internet.
Yeah. Internet is the only thing I need.
So you will do it too, right?
Yeah.
What about the others? Will do it?
I won't do it
Why?
because I don't know. I'm thinking more in that the appearance of the moon. Okay, it's okay the moon, but I think it's a kind of boring and too gray or whatever the color the moon has. But I hope I can even live 10 years in another country and still living in that condition. I don't know, don't get back to my back life, and I don't know, it doesn't work it. Well, I will not like, so I won't press the button.
All right, that's okay. Naomi, will you do it?
Yes, I will press the button. It's only 10 years.
Yeah,
It's a
only 10 years
better,
for you.
it's a
Come on.
better little time. 10 years
Yeah,
is
Yeah,
too.
but it's an experience, and then when the 10 years end, you can go back and go, hey, I lived in the moon for 10 years. Yeah.
all right. Well, actually, I
It's
will
in
press it too.
space. In the space.
Yeah. Actually, I will press it too. Like, it's a new experience that you will see the Earth on from a different point of view. It will be something new. Well, like people, that's a problem. That I don't know. 10 years is a lot of time. Well, actually, I don't know if you can see it, but 68% of people say yes, I will press it, while 32 say no, I will not do it. That's okay. All right, will you press the button? Anyone wants to read?
I will do it.
All right.
You will have a perfect relationship with your ideal partner, but your body will change sex. You get to decide what you look like, it must be the opposite of your current sex.
So
Yeah,
that's like that's a weird question.
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean,
I want.
in
That's
other
a
words,
very
yeah, it's like, for example, you like, well, in my case, you like a girl, uh, you get a girl. But the problem is that you will be a girl too. That's the
What
well,
if
problem.
the other
no,
person
that's no
is not
problem for
gay?
me. That's not a problem.
Yeah, for you, but what about the ladies over there? Would you do it?
It's a hard
Well,
question.
yeah,
That is a question that you don't hear always, but
Yeah.
that's the kind of question that only appears in the internet. So
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just do it.
Um, no, I
No, you
won't
don't know.
press the button. I won't press the button. I think I don't know. We're so weird. I mean, if you're in the process, you can uh, borrow all my memories of my last body will be okay, but I know will be we're so weird to live with that. So I
Remember,
will
it's a perfect relationship.
no, I don't know. I no no it's so
No,
weird.
no, definitely not. All right. Actually, I will do it too.
Yeah,
It's kind of
I
different.
think
It's different. I mean, when you see the opposite angles of that, women will say always like, "No, that's too. That will stress. That's really weird." But when you're a man, it's like, well, I don't really care. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I don't really mind that. So go ahead, press the button, mash the button. That was funny. Well, actually, that's what happened. 60% of people say yes, I will do it. The
That
40,
40% are pure women. Women.
yeah, I women. 40 say no, too dangerous. All right, the next one.
I can read.
Who wants to read? Yeah, go ahead.
You can make anything you put your mind to, art, food, writing, music, but you only sleep an hour a day. Like I do every day. That doesn't mean anything.
You say, well, I sleep 1 hour a day, so there's no downside here.
Yeah.
Well, I will do it.
You will do it.
You will. I will do it because well, I'm gonna say from experience, I study medicine. I'm used to sleep 3 hours a day, so it's
Yeah.
not too much different. Too
yeah,
much different. I
I
I
feel it.
I love sleep. I can sleep 13 hours a day, but uh, you can't live with that. So I will do
You
it.
get used to it.
And I think you can cheat on that downside because if you is it say you can only dream sleep 1 hour a day. If you uh, get to sleep at um, 11 p.m., you can dream 2 hours
2 hours a
of the
day.
of the hour of that day and the next hour of the next day.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
you can
But I
so
think
you can dream 2 hours.
2 hours per day. That's cool. Well, that's a good point of view.
Well,
So
I will do it 15 minutes because you mean I use you sleep 15 minutes and you're okay. So you recover a little of energy and then you I will do it like this, like that. I will do it.
You will do it too. Actually, I will do it too. I mean, you can make anything you put in your mind. If you well, I want this food, I will, make it on that moment. I want, this new CD. I don't know. I mean, it's anything that you want. The problem is sleep an hour a day. I mean, you can get accustomed to that. The problem that it will like deteriorate. I don't know if the word deteriorate. I don't know your life. I mean, sleeping 2 hours per day, it will be like it will bring bad thing for you healthy. So well, you can make anything, so it worth it.
well, but if you can make anything, you can make that it doesn't affect you that much. That you can only sleep 1 hour a day.
Oh well, that's true. Well, let's see what the people say. Actually, 66% of people say yes, while 31, 34 say no. There's no way I will press it. All right. Yes. The next one. Juan, can you read it?
You will be gorgeous, but you will be stereo.
All right. Will you do it?
No.
That's another tricky question. Why? Why these kind of questions?
I
You can,
won. No, 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 no.
You will do it.
No.
No. All right.
yeah, I will say no,
Well,
but because I want to have kids, a family by my own. So,
You can adopt if
yeah,
you
you
want.
can adopt, but they aren't your child, so they don't get your ID name. So
I will do it because I actually want to adopt.
You want to adopt.
um,
They're really already, so whatever.
All right. Well, there's the one person that will do it.
but
Well,
actually, most
actually,
people, yeah,
happen. 58% of people say yes, I will press it, while 42 say no. So as you can see, most people value the most being gorgeous, being well in the case of women, because in case of men, will be handsome. But most people value most that the appearances than their kids. All right, the next one. Would you press the button? You can play any instrument, but you can play the genres you enjoy. Will you
that
do it?
no, no.
yes,
Yes, you will do it.
yes,
I mean,
because
No.
anything.
I electronic music.
Yeah,
All
but
right, but
imagine if you you don't like reggaeton, for
Oh,
example. You don't like reggaeton, but then you play reggaeton and you end up liking it. Then you can
No.
play that genre anymore.
so if you call it in that way,
So it's like a paradox where that if you play the genres
then
that you don't like, they end up liking you. So you can play them anymore.
it's
I
like
will be
art.
unhappy of my life if I
Yeah.
get pregnant.
well, actually, I like more this style of music. Well, actually, it's called chill step, future bass. This kind of music is like electronic music, but with soft beat. I like those kind of music. I really enjoy listening to it. But I don't usually, listen like classic music. But I really wanted to play like piano, violin, on those kind of things. So for me, there is no downside here. So I will press it.
I don't.
You don't. All right.
Me neither, because I
You need.
really enjoy a lot of genres in music. There are just a few that I don't like, so it will take up a lot of instruments from my life.
But you could play an instrument. I remember any instrument like piano, a guitar. It's not
I
good.
don't know.
You don't know.
No.
All right. Well, 41% of people say no. Yes. Sorry. Yes. While 59 say no. There's no way I could do it.
Yeah.
All right. Let me. The next one. You. Could you read it, please?
Who?
I don't know. Anyone?
I trade.
All right. Go
You
ahead.
can have anything you want for the rest of your life, but you can only speak to two friends and will never be able to marry or have a family. What?
You can. I mean, you can have anything you want for the rest of your life. If you want to be famous, I don't know, a lot of things. But you can only speak to two friends and will never be able to marry or have a family.
No.
Well, that depends because, uh, yes, I guess you can break the downside here
And
because
if I want to have a family,
yeah, well, that's another thing because if you remember that you can only speak to two friends, but what happens if that friend, if you girlfriend, so there's one person. If you get a child, I actually say that you'll never be able to have a family.
and
Well, you
and
cannot.
and if the two parents die, you will be alone. No, no way.
Well, you can adopt and talk to the boy
But
or to the girl.
Okay, it means that you can only talk to two
Two,
people.
two people, right? I say two friends, but what happens if the person that you like that is supposed to be your wife, but it's not because you don't can have a family. But let's suppose that it's the girl, so it could be the person. And
Uh,
if you adopt, the in this case is your child, and that's the second one is your friend too.
Maybe.
Well, it's another point of view, but would you do it?
well,
No, you know. All
no.
right, let's see what the people say. All right, 42%
Nice.
of people say no, there's no way, while 57 say yes, I will do it. All right, this is one. Who wants to read this one?
You sorry. You
No worries.
save an infant from a house fire, but you get third-degree burns on your entire body.
All
Will you
right,
break
will you save it?
but
Yes.
yeah, but damn.
and where are the firefighters?
Remember, third degree burns. Actually,
Yeah,
we
no,
have
that
a girl of my grand that is studying medicine, and she know how deep is that. It
yeah, no.
actually, if I remember, third degree burns. It is that is you you're burned until your bones, I guess. So it's really deep.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my god,
Yeah.
that
that
sounds horrible.
the kind of burns are too really are they're too bad, and it take too time. It takes too many time to recover.
Yeah.
It's possible that you can have um, a completely recover, but you're gonna have marks on your skin because it's not like tiny burns, and it's a really big burn, and you burn all your
Body.
muscles and skin, and you can lose. I gotta say everything. You can lose nerve functionality, and you can stop feeling in that uh, sounds that you get burned by.
Exactly. I mean, there's a lot. Thank you for that. I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen to you.
Yeah, it's not a good side of this question, but I will save the infant.
So
I
will
will
you
do.
will
I will.
you will exposure your life for the infant?
Oh, I will. Yes, what?
All right, Juan, will you do it? Juan, are you here? I guess he's not here. All right, well, let's change it. Well, as you can see, 53% of people say yes, they will do it, while 47 people say no. It's a little bit tight, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of fun of you. Uh, Let me see. All right. Who wants to read this one? Go
You
ahead.
get the hardest.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. You get films from whatever game, movie, book, or program you want, and they will do anything for you, or will you?
All right.
But the most powerful spells in the game, movie, books, or program will hunt you down for as long as you live. I will press it.
You
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
well, in the case for the women here, it will be the hottest males. So,
I would press it.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
choose a character,
yeah,
uh,
but remember that the most powerful in that game, movie, book, program will hunt you down.
What about Zelda?
Zelda.
Ganondorf.
Well, if you imagine if you get Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones, and she's the most powerful because she has like 3 dragons.
yeah, exactly.
Nobody
Imagine
can
that.
control those dragons.
I don't want that. Too much dangerous. For one lady, no, it's too dangerous. Well, let's see what the people say. Next, actually, in this case, 46 people say yes, while 54 say no. There's no way that I could risk my life for one lady or for one man. All right, the next one. Will you press the button? You can walk through any surface at will, but you close can't. Will you?
That funny.
Um,
No, I won't do it.
Why? I mean, when you go to the bathroom, it will like direct to the shower.
Oh yeah, that could be
In my case.
fair. But there is any other case that I will need to be naked when I trespass and walk.
it's
So
a fun,
you will do it. You will do it.
No, I won't.
You won't. All right. Anyone
it's a
else?
fun condition because, well, everyone's could look at you how you came on the world, but I won't do it.
You
I
won't do
think I won't do it because it doesn't work yet. I think
it.
it's
Actually,
unnecessary. It's really unnecessary. You can normally pass for by the door, so I think
well,
no.
but you can only pass like your head to see if there's anybody there, and then you can walk.
You can't knock the door, so no.
or you can pass straight to the bathroom in your office. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Remember, if, for example, if there's a door with the locked and you can go, you can only pass your hand. You could be able to open it from inside, or you can pass only your head. I don't know, but it depends on you. Well, actually, in this case, 66 people say yes, while 34 say no. It's a crazy power.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, the next one. Who wants to read this one?
Cure AIDS, but get AIDS and can't use a cure.
Yeah, no,
I
not
will
that.
do it.
Will you do it?
Yeah. It would be better for a bunch of people.
Yeah, bro. Remember that you will not be able to use the cure, so you will die.
Yeah, but you can live a little bit. Maybe 12 years.
Okay, I'm gonna see it from my side of the medicine. If I'm gonna doctor,
All
then
right.
I gonna cure all AIDS.
Yeah.
But I if I get a AIDS on the hospital, I'm gonna be in the hospital. I don't know. It's kind of crazy, really. I will say yes, but I would try to not get so much for to get AIDS. So I would say yes.
You will say, all right. Juan, will you do it?
Well, no, I won't do it.
You won't do it.
I won't.
Too dangerous. All right. Well, as Juan say, actually part of the majority who say no, they will
Oh,
not do it. It's too dangerous. I don't want to die. I don't want to suffer. Fuck the entire world.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
47% people say yes, while 53 say no. You know, it's curious, but what? The next one, you make everyone around you blissfully happy just by being in the same room, but you aren't happy.
wow. Just like reality.
Yes, you can make everyone happy.
Uh,
Yes.
yeah.
no.
No.
No, I want to be happy too. So, well, there's a many lot of things you can make happy persons without have that weird powers that make you unhappy. So no, I will not press the button. So
So no, all right. For those who doesn't know, blissfully is felizmente. So in this word, in this case, felizmente feliz. O sea, I mean, the more than happy. So you say, all of you say yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. You will sacrifice your own felicity for the others. That's kind of that's kind of cute. Well,
crazy.
55% of people say yes, they will do it. If I say no, I want my own happiness. It's more important than the others.
Yeah.
One, who wants to read this one?
I read.
All right, go ahead.
You are granted eternal life and health, but those gifts are also given to one and only one other person, and you two absolutely load load one other.
Love,
What does that mean?
detestar,
Oh,
se detestan.
Other.
Love, yes, love one other. Se detestan uno al otro.
um, well, I will I won't press either way because
Either way,
eternal life is like a course in that way.
yeah,
If you are the only one that have eternal life around normal people, it doesn't make sense.
well, you will be able to learn a lot of things.
Yeah.
That's a good side.
Yeah, but you um you don't get boring to live and live and live. I don't know.
I don't know, boy. I don't. I've never hear anybody say that he's bored to live, that he wants to die.
No, but because you only have eternal life and health, you don't have powers. What is the funny of this? You can't fly or kill other persons or through other or all the sacrifice. I don't know. I don't know. If you get bored, well, so boring. But you can learn so many things. So
Remember, eternal life, eternal life and health. You will be able.
well,
Well, but if you have it, you can't have a family because you will see them die.
yeah,
Well,
really.
That's the problem.
It's very hard.
well, actually, I will do it.
I
Yeah,
think I will do it too, but I will think about it a little bit.
I mean, you will be able to like learn a lot of things, do
Yeah.
whatever the hell you want, travel around the world, meet all the places. It will be
Yeah.
like a great experience. So the problem is that you have to get apart from your family because they will notice that, come on, this guy is like to 300 years old and he's never get old. So it's kind of weird. So most probably you have to uh, take away your family and go alone. But it's like a price to have eternal life and hell. I don't know. I will do it. But let's see what the people say. Actually, 65% of people say the same as me. Yes, they will do it. While 35% say no. There's no way that I will able to do that. The next one, who wants to read this?
Your body will become and stay physically fit, well, like a supermodel, but your face become very ugly.
You will do it?
Yeah, I will do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you will be fit. Like a super, well, in your case, not like a supermodel. Well, yes, like a supermodel, I get is a term that applies to both men and women. So,
Yeah.
yes, like a supermodel. All right. I mean, that's the most reasonable one. You will do it. All right, but it's kind of amazing because only 27% of people say yes, while 73 say no. There's no way. I don't care about my body. Who wants to read this one?
You will become the richest and most attractive person in the world, but you will receive paper cuts between each of your toes each morning when you wake up. No loophole. No loopholes. How's
Exactly.
that? How's that?
I mean, that is not repetitive. I mean, the way they saying that is that every morning is the same. No, you will receive paper cuts. That's it.
Oh, what? Well, that's
Remember that. Yeah, remember that paper cut is when you grab a paper and you pass it quickly between your tooth, and actually it cuts and it hurts a lot.
Yeah.
But remember it each morning in your tooth. But you will be the richest and most attractive person in the world. Will you do it?
I will do it
You will do
because if you're the richest person on the world, in the world, well, you can use part of the money to make something that paper cuts don't hurt so much. So
It's not that bad.
I would. I think that the richest person of the world can have more advantage than the paper cuts every morning. That
Yeah.
yeah, can make you happy, but that
I don't know. It's like too much software to be riches. No, actually, it hurts. I've been caught for with a paper on the hand,
yes.
on my hand, and it hurts a lot. I would imagine on my tooth, on the middle. I don't know. It's too dangerous.
You can use
Well,
bandage.
Remember, it's like each morning, every day for the rest of your life. No, I will not
Yeah,
press the
but if
button.
somebody can create a cure for that, if you only put, like a liquid and it, uh, you hear I forgot the name.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. I will not do it. But well, actually, the people say 54% say yes, they will do it. I want to be rich, while 40 say no. There's no way I will able to do that. Who wants to read this one, please?
you can read minds, but every mind around you is read against your will.
Yeah, that's not right.
You can read mine. I mean, that will be funny. But the
Yeah,
problem is that every time you do it, the other person actually is reading yours.
Yeah.
ah, okay. That means every man you around you, it will mean it should say then that uh, that every mind you read it can read yours.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. I mean,
Yeah.
for example, imagine that you are on a, I don't know, on a mall. You want to read someone else's minds, but the problem is that the people around you is able to read yours while you're reading the other person's mind. That's the problem. That you're reading like one mind, the rest of the entire world is reading yours.
I think it means the downside is that you read minds without wanting to read them. You read. Imagine if you are in a room with a group of people, and you want to read somebody in a specific. You end up reading the minds of anyone else
Ah,
too.
yeah, actually, as I would say, I thought it was. Ah, I read it wrong on the wrong way. That's true. Every mind around you is read against your will. Oh, well, that's, I don't know.
Yeah, I will not press the button if that's the case because if I can control the power of read the minds of I want to read, then what's the point? I will read it somebody else's minds, and that's pointless.
Yeah, I won't do it too. I won't press a button because what is so funny of that? Like everyone can read your mind when you only one mind, only read one mind. I don't know. I think it's no. I won't press a button.
No, it's mean you read the minds of
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, actually, that's what it means.
any any other people that is around you, but you don't control the power to read
Yeah,
it.
I understand. I understood the word. I under the that's what she say. I understood the same thing. The people around you is going to read yours, but it's not. It's for example like the same. You are on a mall and you want to read someone
Uh-huh.
else's minds, but the problem is that you end up reading a lot of mine because every mind around you is read against your will. Imagine, like, for example, you are on the subway,
Hmm.
um, and you start to read mine. That's it. You start to read mine, and you don't want to.
Well, I won't do it because you imagine that you're in the subway and all the thoughts of everyone's there get to your mind. You're gonna make you crazy. I don't know if I can
Yeah,
the condition, but I think it's like in the way. So you will make you crazy. You even can hear your own thoughts. So no, no way.
yeah. You will actually you will end up crazy. A lot of things that you will be doing, and the problem of their people, they're going to get late on the job. They're going
Yeah,
to
that's the
fail the
word.
exam. That they get robbed yesterday. I don't know. It's a lot of trouble to handle.
We all say no.
Yeah, you will say no.
Oh, people.
Actually, 51% of people say no. It's too
Oh,
much trouble.
yeah.
While 49 say yes, I will do it. Looks interesting. Who wants to read this one?
Your loved ones can never die or get hurt. Talk to them or touch them. Oh,
All right, would you
that's
do it?
hard.
No, I will. I
Yes,
will not. No, no, I will not press the button.
But they will never die or get hurt.
Yeah, but you can interact
but
with them.
Yeah, but they will be safe.
But if like your question, I don't know, from a window, and you can talk with him and with them and talk to him. It's just like a window, and it's so crazy. I don't know how. No,
But remember that they will be safe. They will safe. They will never get hurt or
what?
something like that.
I-
It's like a price. I mean, they will be safe. That's it. They will be safe. But you cannot touch them or talk to them. Well, in other words, you got to get apart.
Yeah.
but but you can
There,
talk if you are talking person to person because you can use internet for that, and that will be
uh, remember that talk is like communicating. So I guess that in that way too, you can talk. Because while you are writing, you are talking with them.
Yeah.
mm,
Actually, I will do it. I mean, they will be safe. The problem is that I will have to get apart from them. But it's like a price that you have to pay for their safeness. I will do it.
I,
Me too.
You too. Well, we are two.
I don't know. I will have to think a little bit more, and because if you love them, but it's like you never can be part of their life, and they never know. If I don't know, I won't press the button.
You know.
No.
All right. Well, as you say, most of you say no. 65% of people say no. There's no way. I want my family. I want to talk with them. I really love them. While 35% as as one and me say yes, I will do it. I will sacrifice my own happiness for their safeness. The next one. Who wants to read this one?
You have the ability to stop time whenever you want and for as long as you want. But there is a change that time will stop permanently, permanently, and
Permanently.
even you will be frozen and can only observe eternity forever. Eternity forever. Wow.
Will you do it?
No, because if you stop time, like you can't touch the things.
I mean, it's like you stop the time and that's it. You will be frozen forever. Actually,
Yes,
for
but
me,
if you stop,
yeah, go ahead. Well, actually, I would do it. You know, it's like a better habit that doesn't. You know, in any case, an emergency, you know, maybe I have the. Remember that there is a chance. They will not say which percent of chance, but if an emergency, I will do it.
Well, I think we get back to the window. You can get back to the window. Don't touch and don't talk and don't interact with anything. So yeah, it's a change, but when gonna come this change? I don't know. But you have right. You can have the the power, and you can use it just for emergency. So it's a difficult decision, really.
Yeah, that is a really
well,
well thought.
if you view that on the scientific point, you can destroy everything because all the atoms and things like that. If you stop them, you can't pass through them or destroy them.
Yeah, well, that's another point of view. Well, you know, there's a chance, but I will press it. You know, that you press it doesn't mean that you're going to use the ability all the time. You know, an emergency case that will be a safe one. But let's see what the people say. Actually, 57 say no, it's too dangerous, while 43% say yes, they will do it.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, would you press the button? You get to cure cancer, but your body will deteriorate and you will die within 1 year.
It's
No.
like you have the cancer.
Yeah, yeah, that's like the age question. So no.
Yes, yeah, in this case, it's
No,
not A, it's cancer. But you know.
no.
All right.
No.
No, you
Um,
know. I don't care about the war.
well, yes, I care about the war, but really, 1 year? I don't know.
All right, you say no. But let's see what the. Damn it. Wait, let me change it. I can change it. Yes. Actually, the people say yes, they will do it. 56% of people say yes, they will do it, while 44% say no, it's too dangerous. I don't want to die in 1 year. All right, the next one. Will you press the button? You remember everything that happens ever. You never forget anything, ever. You never have to study for tests or worry about forgetting someone's name ever again. But these include bad memories, embarrassing memories, and things you like to forget. You literally cannot forget anything. Your mind feels cramped.
I
I
will
will
press.
I will press it.
Yeah.
I don't have to study and can't remember anything because uh, my mind don't say isn't full of bad memories. It has good memories and some very good things that I like to remember.
I mean, for studies, okay. The problem is that you will have bad memories, embarrassing memories.
Yeah, uh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah,
And
that's
remember, your
normal.
mind feels.
I think I will press the button and I will can try to handle with that bad memories and but I will leave it with that and I mean if I think that doesn't mean that you are always have everything and you're in a are you thinking everything because I don't know you because if you're in a test you can think a little bit and you can find the answer so it's not you're thinking everything at the same time.
Well, that's okay.
I will press a button.
Mm, you will press it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, for studies, okay. This is a really handy tool. Well, let's see what the people say. 70 people say yes, while 30 say no. Let me look for one. I guess is this one. All right. Will you press the button? You learn your destiny, but you can change it.
No, no, I won't press the button because we are the one who decide our destiny. I think.
I mean, that you learn your destiny is that, for example, you will know when you will die, what you will become, what you do, what you make.
I will press it because it will not change anything. Yeah.
But
I
you,
would I will know and it will be like my normal life anyway. So the only thing that is going to change is that I know what is going to happen. Yeah,
but you will know if there's something good that is it will happen to you.
yeah, but life is like that. You cannot change your destiny. You can just live and go.
Well, that's okay. All right, that's well. actually what the people say. 59% of people say no, while 41 say yes. Who wants to read this one? I guess, well, there's a lot of work. Actually, I made like 60, 18, but we are on time. So let's get, this is the last one.
Okay.
So, because,
I read.
yeah.
You find genuine acceptance and friendship with every person you meet, but you won't be any richer than you are right now. So I, I will be poor all my life.
Well, if in this moment you are in that condition, well, yes, you will pour.
And what if I get rich and then I press the button?
Well, that will be another solution. But in this moment, you have the button front right of you. Will you do it? Will you press it?
No.
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 Come on, if fun is genuine acceptance of friendship. Come on, guys, friendship.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
friendship. But friendship
Yeah.
doesn't pay taxes and doesn't buy
Yeah.
food.
yeah,
So,
but no, it don't, I don't know. It doesn't. Yeah, you need the no, no, it doesn't worth it.
do you value money most
No,
than
I don't
friendship?
say that I can't.
Yes.
I don't value money than friendship because you can. I don't know. It's like a kind of unnecessary. It's still, from my opinion, it's like a kind of necessary because you can find friends in in your life and you can have
It's not like you're not going to find it someday.
how
What do you say? Sorry.
Hello? What?
What do you say? You say something. I couldn't hear you.
Then it's not like you're not going to find through friendship someday. You are anyways going to find it.
Oh,
But
I feel like we're.
I don't think you want to be poor the rest of your life.
Ah, well. Well, actually, one is, I guess, the most sincere here. He said it. No. Yeah, it's Ernesto. Hi.
¿Ah?
Are you there? Are you there?
Es un chat de helado.
Uh, all right. That was weird. So yeah, we almost finished. So it doesn't have any sense for him in this moment. Well, actually, I will press it. I mean, it's genuine acceptance and friendship with every single person you meet. I mean, I value more friendship than money. I mean, the money is okay. You will have, uh, you will buy something, but you
You will
know
stay in
what?
you will stay in Venezuela.
Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, but I will stay here with truly people. Uh, there's a different point of view. Well, actually, I would press it. No, I would like it. Well, let's see what the people say. Actually,
Yeah.
52% of people say they will press it, while 48, include you, say no. I don't want to be poor.
Well, if
So,
I have friends, it's not necessary to have more, I think.
that's a point of view. What time is it? 1 hour and 34 minutes. Well, let me. Well, actually, I made a lot because I thought, but we really were on time. So that was all. Thank you for coming for you. I really hope. Yeah, finally. I really hope you enjoyed it.
I haven't get breakfast till
Yeah,
now, so
don't
I
worry.
have to
Me neither.
go.
Me neither. Actually, I have to prepare my breakfast right now. But this
Damn.
Oh
at least
yeah.
one chat less that you have. Actually, hope you enjoy it. I really enjoy it. I
I,
really wanted to see how much you are. That now I really know.
yeah, I really enjoy it. It was funny.
Yes.
That's different.
I just enjoy.
Yeah, I really like to make this kind of chat clues. You know, the ones that you only have to say what you think, and that's it. You don't have to read a lot of things. I mean, I
Yeah.
really don't like those kind of chat clues. That's what I made this kind. That speak as much as you want, as much as you can. So thank you guys for coming. I'm going to